Chegou a melhor parte do podcast. É hora de provar a melhor Coca-Cola. A Coca-Cola sem açúcar. O sabor irresistível da Coca-Cola, sem açúcar e igualmente refrescante. Coca-Cola sem açúcar. A melhor escolha.
Hi, I'm Alexis Ohanian. You may know me as one of the co-founders of Reddit, but more recently, a large part of my identity is being a father to my wonderful daughters. In my podcast, Business Dad, I hope to open the conversation about working parents a bit. You'll get to hear from a wide range of business dads, from Rainn Wilson and Guy Raz to Todd Carmichael and Shane Battier, to find out how they balance being a dad with a successful career. Business Dad is available now, so be sure to listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
UFC fight fans will know the name Randa Markos. Although she's no longer with the organization, she is tough as nails. Born in Iraq, moved to Canada when she was just 3 years old. You saw her compete in the Ultimate Fighter 20 finale, where she lost a close split decision. And when Randa was a guest, we talked about the fight game, watching tape of opponents, the best fighters of all time, pound for pound, when parents should enroll kids in martial arts, her time on the Ultimate Fighter TV show. You'll hear her thoughts on aliens visiting Earth in the full interview. We talked about legalized marijuana, what it was like growing up in Windsor, Ontario. She talked about her love of horror and paranormal witness. And stop me if you've heard this before, Randa talked about traveling down the fight path. And what is it that got her into MMA post-secondary?
I honestly had no idea what I wanted to do and what I wanted to be. I just did, I don't know, I went to school and I became a pharmacy technician because, my mom always wanted me to finish something, so I did that because, to make her happy, but I just loved, being outdoors and playing sports, just something that I love to do, and, I just never gave that up, and it just led me here. I didn't, think to be a UFC fighter or anything like that. When I like something, I just keep doing it, and then it just led me here. I don't know. Never really had a clear vision of what I wanted to do. I still don't.
Nice. And what was it that got you into martial arts?
I got into wrestling when I first started high school, and I just loved it. I don't know. I always loved sports. I love to run. I love to play all different kinds of sports, but wrestling was really different. It was a individual thing. So when I did well, I reflected on myself. When I did bad, did I train enough? It was always I grew a lot. Personally, I grew a lot, and I really loved that about it. And then from there, I went into jiu-jitsu, and I went into boxing, and I went into MMA. It was just something that I fell in love with as in high school as a wrestler.
Stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast is powered by FKP MMA, Vancouver's #1 training destination at fkpmma.com.
Talmor, Sheshin Marachi. Talmor is my home. My family have worked the land for generations. My gran says the island does not belong to us, but we belong to the island. And we must be ready, for a great evil is coming, and death follows with it.
Listen and subscribe to the latest season of Undertow, The Harrowing, a Storyglass production presented by Realm, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Contained herein are the heresies of Radolf Buntwine, erstwhile monk turned traveling medical investigator. Join me as I study the secrets of the divine plagues and uncover the blasphemous truth that ours is not a loving God, and we are not its favored children. The heresies of Radolf Buntwine, wherever podcasts are available.
GZM Shows and the creators of 6 Minutes are rolling out their newest audio adventure with the podcast Discovering Dad. A cautious single dad with a secret past and his rebellious kids embark on a thrilling quest complete with hidden treasure, villains, and a family curse. New episodes of Discovering Dad roll out weekly starting June 11th on Apple Podcasts. Follow the show so you never miss an episode. Or listen early and ad-free as a GZM Shows subscriber. Go to gzmshows.com to learn more.